Hey guys, it's Rose, your Topic Bricks here with another video. So in today's video, I've actually got a list of 9 LEGO Harry Potter sets which I recommend for gifts for Christmas. Considering getting up to that point, we're nearly at mid-November now, and there's going to be people who watch my channel who've got friends and family who are fans of LEGO and Harry Potter, or even both. So here's what I recommend you to get for these people. I've put all these sets into 3 tiers, so you can basically skip to each segment depending on your price and depending on your budget, I should say. So I'll leave a message in the comment section below. I'll pin that comment, which has basically got the timestamps for each tier, so you can basically go, okay, I'm looking to spend $150, so let's just watch the tier 2 segment of the video, or if you're only looking to spend about $50, you can just watch the first segment of this video. Basically tier 1 is $0 to $100, tier 2 is $100 to $200, and tier 3 are sets above $200, so your big massive sets. So let's get into our first one, and the first one is a night bus. So this is a set for people of all ages. In my opinion, it retails for £35, $40 or €40, and it fits comfortably into the tier 1 category. So yeah, kids are going to love this set because it's a big purple bus. It's got a moving bed and a moving swinging chandelier inside. It's also got some pretty cool minifigures which people of all ages will appreciate, and it also makes us a good display piece. You know, this sits on a bedside cabinet or a mantelpiece, and it looks pretty cool. Everyone knows what the night bus is. As soon as they look at it, they're going to be like, that's the purple bus from Harry Potter. Everyone knows what it is, and it's such a cheap price of 400 purple pieces. So I've given all these sets ratings based on age. So if you're looking to buy a gift for a 15-year-old, the rating we're going to be looking at is the 13 to 17-year-olds. We've got K-Foals, which is kid fan of LEGO, T-Foals, which is teen fan of LEGO, and A-Foals, which is adult fan of LEGO. So I'd recommend this mostly to T-Foals, but you know, for A-Foals and K-Foals, still gets a 4 out of 5. It is fantastic, and value for money is a 5 out of 5. Like I say, the kids are going to love it because it's a big purple bus, though they might need some help building this if they're about 4, 5, 6 years old, because it is an 8+ build. A-Foals are going to love it because it's going to be a great display piece, and T-Foals have got, you know, the privilege of, you know, they might actually want to play with it, or they might want to display it, but either way, this set does both, and value for money is easily a 5 out of 5. Considering as well, you can actually get this set for around £25 or £30, or about $35 at the minute, at your local toy stores like Argos and Smiths as well. I've actually got it for about £27 at the minute, so you might want to look out for that. The next set in this list is going to be the Hogsmeade Village. This is the only Hogsmeade Village we've got. Technically we had Hogsmeade Village in 2004 with the Shrieking Shack set that got released, but that was a very mini side build of a Hogsmeade Village, and that was 17 years ago. So in recent memory, this is the only Hogsmeade Village we've gotten, and it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 unique minifigures. So we're looking at £80 or €80, $80 or £70 for this, and I think it's great because it's so different than all the other LEGO Harry Potter sets, because usually with these bigger sets you just get a part of the castle, you know, like the clock tower, the astronomy tower, the Great Hall. But this is, you know, this is a village. You know, there is a lot of missing pieces. We don't get Zonkos, we don't get the Shrieking Shack, but those sets may come out at a later date to actually expand on this village. But I'd say ratings wise, K-Foals are going to like it because they get a lot of minifigures, and also going to like the buildings. The T-Foals, you know, some of these T-Foals may have other sets such as the Winter Village set, same with the adults, because they're very popular amongst the older audiences, and if they've got some of the Winter Village sets, then this Hogsmeade Village set can actually integrate quite well into that, so it is multi-purpose in that sense. But 851 pieces for 7 unique minifigures, 851 pieces and 7 unique minifigures for what, £70 is fantastic value. And I've actually seen this for sale for about £55, £60 as well. So if you can get it for that price, it is an amazing value set to get. So it's definitely 5 out of 5 for value for money. So the next set on this list is actually one that's going to retire soon, and it's the Hogwarts Express. And when I say it's going to retire soon, I mean it's going to retire this year. Probably very late December or very, very early January of 2022. So this set costs £75, $80 or €80. The A-foals are going to love this set because you can actually motorise it and take it around on a track. K-foals are going to love it because it's a train, and T-foals are going to love it because it's a train. Who doesn't like trains, right? But this is the most recognised vehicle in all of Harry Potter. It's the Hogwarts Express, and once this gets retired, the value for this set is probably going to go up quite considerably, especially considering there's not going to be any Hogwarts Express for sale. There's always going to be demand for this Hogwarts Express. That's why it's lasted on shelves for so long. It'll be 4 years on sale soon. So I definitely recommend picking this up, really regardless of your age. So like I say, K-foals, T-foals, they're going to absolutely love it. A-foals may have a little niggle that the detail is not all there. You could say the colour's the wrong colour because it's more of a dark red rather than a bright red. Also, it's quite squashed. It's the proportions of the locomotive aren't all there, and the piston rods are really lacking in detail, which these are things which A-foals are really going to nitpick at, but I think generally speaking people are going to absolutely love this set. And value for money is fair. I'd say it's £75, but like I say, you can get this for about 50 or £60. You can get most of these sets for about 20% off in a minute, so I'd definitely recommend this. And if you're looking for presents for a very cheap price, we've got the Cmf series. Cmf means collectible minifigure series. So we've got all these characters in random bags. They cost about £3 or £4 each. And if you want to just get a couple of these, in an envelope, you can fit them in with a card as well. That makes for a good little present. And you basically get a buildable, unique figure, which is only going to appear in these in the Cmf series. You're not going to be able to get them in sets or anything. But like I say, K-foals, T-foals and A-foals are all going to love them. A-foals will like the collectability of this. It's like trading cards. K-foals are going to love them because they're minifigures, and so are T-foals. Value for money isn't too bad. It used to be a lot better. These used to be about £1.50, £2 each when they first got released for Series 1 of the CMF, like in total, not Harry Potter, but back 10 years ago when this CMF thing first kicked off. But over this last 10 years, and we've added inflation as well, it has gone up to about £4, maybe even £5, I think now the most recent series is. But I believe this is about £3.50 on Lego.com. Though it is currently sold out, so you might have to pick them up somewhere else. But you can easily pick them up at your local, WH Smith, Tesco, Sainsbury's. They'll all have them. But they really make for some good, cheap gifts to go along with something else for Lego fans and Harry Potter fans. So let's get into Tier 2. So in Tier 2 we have, the first one is a Hogwarts Mosaic. I don't know the exact name of the set. Is it Hogwarts Crest Mosaic or Harry Potter Mosaic? I'm not too sure. But essentially this is £115, $125, €125, and you basically get around 4,000 studs essentially to build any of these crests. So usually with Harry Potter fans, they identify as one house. If it's Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, Slytherin or Gryffindor, you can actually take the Pottermore quiz, which I'll probably leave a link for in the description down below to find what your house is, which is like the official Harry Potter quiz, written by J.K. Rowling herself on the Wizarding World website. And you can basically find what house you're in, and then basically you get one of these sets. It comes with pieces to build all 4 of them. So you can get the set, open it and think, okay, I'm going to build this house, and you can build it. And you can even take it apart and build another one, take it apart, build the other one, and take it apart and build the other one. So you've built all 4. But if you want to get all 4 like this and display them as 4 separate like mosaics, then you are going to have to buy 4 of them, which I wouldn't really recommend. Though if you did do that, you do have the option to build a massive Hogwarts crest like this, though this will be costing you upwards of £450, $500, which is a hell of a lot of money. But it's what I built, and it's pretty cool, I have to say. So with K-foals, they're not going to really have too much of a fun time building this. I'm going to have to give it a 2 out of 5 because it is just studs. There's no minifigures, there's nothing like that. T-foals, they might enjoy it a little bit better, they might appreciate it better on display on their wall, because this is really something to hang on your wall. But A-foals going to absolutely love it. And value for money, it's very hard to judge because yes, it's 4,000 pieces, which is a lot, but they are all studs, so you've got to take that into consideration. But you know, one picture, 4 options, you can basically choose to build either 4 of these things. So the next one on this list is going to be more for people of teenagers and cave-rolls, and it costs about the same price. It's about £130, $130, €130, which is a bit steep considering what these are about 1,200 pieces or something like that, 1,100 pieces for these sets. But the big thing here is the minifigures. You know, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 minifigures, and I believe at least 10 of them are unique. That's crazy, and we get an awesome basilisk as well. So this set is very modular. You can actually buy some other LEGO Harry Potter expansion sets, such as the Fluffy's Encounter, or the Polyjuice Potion Mistake set, or the Quidditch lesson set. I can actually, you know, attach these all together and build one big great Hogwarts Castle. And it is absolutely fantastic. It's actually one of my favourite sets of the year. For K-Foles, it's an easy 5 out of 5. They're going to absolutely love this set. It is 9+, so if you're looking to get a gift to someone who's 6 or 7, you may have to help them out here. But once it's built, they're going to absolutely love it. T-Foles is an easy 5 out of 5. They're going to love the displayability of this set and the minifigures. And the A-Foles are even going to love this as well. Value for money, like I say, it's basically the same price as the Hogwarts Mosaic, but comes with 4 times less pieces. So it's hard to give it an incredibly high score. So I've given it an average score, 3 out of 5. But you can get this set for about £100, you know, on Amazon deals. You just got to keep an eye out. And considering Black Friday is close, you may be able to get some stuff there. So we're into tier 3 now. So the first one in tier 3 is Diagon Alley. So this is an amazing set, but it is extremely costly. We get, I don't know how many minifigures, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 minifigures. Technically, I think we get about 17 minifigures. We get 2 more which aren't shown here. You get a set within a set. You get a little box which comes with an exclusive, or was exclusive at the time I should say, Harry figure with Hagrid, because I believe that Harry figure was re-released in the Harry Potter Advent Calendar, that was it. But essentially this is Diagon Alley. We are missing a Gringotts, which is very frustrating, but this looks fantastic on display. It's not too great for playability, it's more of a display set, but you can play with it. It's not like the big Hogwarts Castle set where it doesn't come with, well, it comes with 4 minifigures, but it doesn't come with any minifigures to pose in the castle because it is a micro scale castle where essentially that set has no playability. This does have some, so it is definitely a 5 out of 5 for the T-Foles. If you're torn between, I want to play this set or display it, you can do both, and T-Foles are usually torn in that category. A-Foles are going to love it as a display piece. K-Foles are, you know, they're going to obviously struggle building this considering it's 16+, and once it's built you need to be really careful with it. It's not something you can really take out easily and play with. It's just something which you're going to set on a shelf, which is what the point of the set is. But value for money, even though it is extremely expensive at, you know, £370, $400, it gets a 4 out of 5 because we are getting 5,500 pieces, and you know, nearly 20 of those are minifigures. So we've got Hogwarts Castle next, and this is another $400 set, €400 set, and as you can see, it's an absolute, like, it's absolutely huge. And it gives you little micro figures, as you can see here, which are the actual trophy pieces with prints on them, and you essentially compose this all around the castle however you like, and this is just a big massive display piece. If you are the ultimate Harry Potter fan, or Harry Potter Lego fan at least, then you need to have this in your collection. You have to. It is the icon. It is the most iconic Lego Harry Potter set ever made. And I'd say value for money, even though this is a $400 set, it's a 5 out of 5. We're getting 6,020 pieces with this set. 6,020. For comparison, the new 8080 UCS set, which has just dropped, which retails for $800, €800 or £750. That comes with 6,000 odd pieces as well. So this is half the price of that at $400, and got a relatively similar piece count. I know these are probably smaller pieces, but still. But yeah, K-Fold's going to hate this set because there's nothing they can do with it. They can admire it, they can look at it, but there's no playability here, so it's a 1 out of 5 for them. This is not for K-Folds. T-Folds, especially when you get into 15, 16, 17 years old, you're going to really start to appreciate this set, especially with the 4 unique minifigures. But A-Folds, this is a massive, nerdy A-Fold set, and I'll give it a 5 out of 5 for the A-Folds. And the last set I'm going to recommend is the Harry Potter Hogwarts Icons, which is a newer set, and this retails for £230, $250, €250. So this set gives you a bit of everything. It is the icons of Harry Potter. We get 4 potions, we get a chocolate frog, we get some glasses, we get a glow-in-the-dark Felix Felicis, we get some scarves which you can change out to, you know, any essential, basically any whatever your house is. It's like the mosaics. If you're a Slytherin, you can have a Slytherin scarf, which is what I've got. Sorry. If you're a Gryffindor, you can have a Gryffindor scarf. If you're a Ravenclaw scarf, and if you're a Hufflepuff, you can replace the red here with a black, and you've got yourself a Hufflepuff scarf. So it's really cool. You also get some books, the Wand of Harry Potter, the Hogwarts letter, which is your, you've been entered into Hogwarts school, congratulations. I believe that's along the lines of what it says, and you can even actually write your name at the top here, I believe, where it says to ... you can write your name on it, but I wouldn't recommend it. But it does actually encourage it on the promotional video, so it's up to you. We get a golden snitch, we get some we get a minifigure stand which can be extended to fit all of the 9 golden figures on it as well. But the main thing, we get a massive big Hedwig, and it's definitely the best Hedwig model we've gotten yet, especially when you compare it to the $40 little gimmicky Hedwig we got on a little stand, which I thought was pretty good until I saw this and I was like, yeah, that set's just bad now. But K-Folds again are going to hate this set. There's no playability. It's a complete display set, so it is going to the A-Folds, this one. Again, most of these big sets are ready for the adults, for the tier 3 ones. Value for money is fair. I don't think it's amazing value, I don't think it's bad value, it's just fair. But that about wraps up this video. If you found it helpful, then make sure to leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe to see some more LEGO Harry Potter content. I've been Rosie, your Topic Bricks. I'll catch you in the next video.